come up between those trees, and the first thing I see is this, and I'm going to turn back because there's only 1 or 2 campsites up here in this flat, and I thought I'd give the guys privacy. Then I look over and I thought, no, it can't be. Look who's over here.
Hey Alan, it's Bill from Rosemead. Yeah, it's crazy running into you.
And where'd you camp last night?
I was back in the saddle. I don't know exactly where I was at, but I found a white spot on the trail.
Is that the saddle where you look down? You're looking down Coal Canyon.
Yeah,
it's about. It's. I don't know how far in is that. About 2.5, 3 miles.
Yeah, I was.
It's a long 3 miles though.
I was testing.
It's a long walk.
It was wet. It was pretty wet.
You get up there and it's on the way to Iron Mountain. Anyway, he come down and set this up because he thought it was going to rain. Made himself his dinner, which I'm going to do. I think I'll just spend the night right up there or something. Back over there, or down in back of us. So here's a lunar solo where the net has been removed. Now it's a floorless shelter. Now it's like the Oasis, right?
Yes. Yeah, kind of like the Cape with Cape.
Here's what I brought today. What I've been carrying on my back all day. ULA Circuit Advanced Bivy. Right now I have thermals inside there. Sawyer, 1 bag. Map, my cook kit, cook cup and cook kit, my food. Integral design, poncho only comes down to the knee. Schmog, water bottle, umbrella, binoculars, hygiene, 3-liter Camelback, because I was planning on being up on the ridge, but the rain stopped that. Outdoor Research Bivy, Z-Light, full-size Thermarest Z-Light, Z-Light, Outdoor Research, hammock gear, overquilt, 20 degree with extra stuffing. ThruNite, the ThruNite TH10, the ThruNite TC12V2, that's the one with the USB port, and I bought the ThruNite TN32UT. A lady in Arizona wanted to see that work one more time, and then I brought the ThruNite T10, the T10 with the diffuser cap. That almost always goes with me, and that's just what I kept the lights in. So this is my complete kit, besides for my walking stick, my hat, and my camera bag. And they map Nat Geo Angeles National Forest. Everybody always asks, what map do you usually carry? This one, Trails Illustrated map. Outdoor recreation map. This one was from Sports Chalet. They took it to the limit for $11.95. Now they're gone. Unfortunately, we're just talking about that. They're gone. My cook kit. This came from a friend of mine. He mailed me this. I have a video on it, but I will open it up and show you, so I'm going to use it right now anyway. I'll show you what foods I brought too. I think that's where I'm going to spend the night tonight, right there. That is, I don't think that is where I'm going to spend the night tonight. Oh, and Tyvek, the Tyvek Equinox, made in the USA. It's got guy outs. I got that $14.95 at Campmore 8 years ago, maybe 7 or 8 years ago. It's still in great condition. Okay, here's the little stove. Look at that. It folds down, breaks down completely flat into a package, a leather package, a nylon package about the size of this coffee. This is 3-in-1 coffee. About the size of this, about as thick as this too. Fits in your back pocket. The cup comes with this net bag, and it's 2 cups of water. Alp kit, titanium, 400 milliliter. So at work, I tried one of these and I timed it. 9-minute burn. With this windscreen, I'll bring that to 2 cups to boil. One of these Nat Geo tablets. And here's my food. I brought this. This is for 2 days and 1 night, or 2 days, and I can squeeze 2 days and 2 nights if I want to. These are headache pills, you know, just your basic. I forget what they're called. I don't even know the names of them. They're store brands. The burn ointment. This in case you're on the ground like this, you don't want to catch a fire. I have a beef stew single serving, breakfast skillet single serving, an oatmeal just in case, a coffee, regular coffee, a 3-in-1 coffee. This is like an Alka-Seltzer. You get 8 of these for 97 cents, I think, at Walmart. They taste good and they work really good. If you have heartburn or acid reflux like myself. I got a lemon tea. I've had this tea with me for 4 years or 5 years. One day while leaving my ex-girlfriend Molly's house, she packed my lunch for me and it included this tea, and I have not had it. Today I'm going to have it. Captain Picard Earl Grey. And then I got this famous delicious blend of fine tea flavored with orange sweet spices. Tastes pretty good. Crunch bar. I didn't use any snacks today at all. I was hiking earlier with a friend of mine's girlfriend, Natalie. She had these corn nuts, and that's pretty much all I've had all day, I think. Brought all these tablets just in case. 9 minutes. I could cook everything with less tablets. With probably half that, I could probably cook everything. Okay, at work when I did, I was only doing 1 cup. So this 2 cups, we're almost at a rolling boil. But I had to put 2 tablets in there. 2 of those small. It will do it with 1 Asbit, but 1 Asbit is twice as big. It's getting dark pretty quick up here. It wasn't supposed to rain, but this is all clouds back here. So with the threat of rain, believe it or not, everything here, I'm really not worried about bears where I am. I'm really not. So even my food is going to go inside of this. It's going to go inside by my feet. Everything there, with the exception of my camelback, which will be up here, and my umbrella, which will be up here, and my staff, which will be up here. But everything you see there is going to go in that bivvy with me. That's how much room is this bivvy has. It's a great shelter. 4-season. Awesome. I'm going to sleep with the vent on the bottom closed. I may get some condensation because my pack is a little damp. It's going to be leaning up against the side like this. My body heat against the pack trying to dry may cause a little condensation, but I'm going to be using an overquilt and I'll be fine. Let me set it all up. Get some lights going. It's dark enough that I'm going to show you this T10, ThruNite T10. You've seen these before, but this one goes with me everywhere. On, off, on the back. You got your... got it pretty tight right now. Hold on. Here we go. See that? It's your different settings. Firefly. Low. Medium. Low and high. That's the high. But the cool thing about this light, comes with this cap. I've seen people make these out of chapstick caps for regular lights, other lights, but puts out a lot of light. Perfect for around camp. I'm also going to show you this ThruNite TC12V2 rechargeable in the body. There is no charger needed. And this ThruNite TN32UT, all the links will be below. This thing is incredible. It's a lightsaber. And the TH10 headlight on my head. Let me go over here into the canyon and demonstrate on one of the opposing mountainsides. This headlight's going to be the TH10 rechargeable battery. Okay, first that's Firefly with the headlight. Low, medium, high. So you have off, low, medium, Firefly, low, medium, high. The high is the one going back that far. Let me show you the difference between that and the ThruNite TC12V2. Brand new charge in all of these. Firefly, low, medium, high, turbo. The turbo goes back about 1.5 times as far, it seems like, as the headlight. You can clearly see the other opposing hillside, and that is a good that's about 300 feet away on turbo. It's about 300 feet away. Those trees are only about 100, 125 maybe. But that other hillside, that's clear the other side of the river. It's a good 300 feet away. Pretty wide beam too, look. The hot spot in the center, about a 20-foot diameter. But to where it fades out, you're looking at about 30, 35-foot diameter. That's just the one headlight. I mean, that's just the one flashlight on turbo. Firefly, low, medium, high, turbo. It's amazing. Such light from one flashlight, one single cell battery flashlight. The same, I can see the beam in the air. The same, you can see the beam way up there, about 30 feet up. That's the same single cell that the headlight took, but it puts out that much light. And even though it's rechargeable and has the little rubber cover, it's waterproof. I believe 6 feet, 6 or 8 feet, 6 feet, I believe, for a certain duration of time. It'll all be in the details. I'll show this one more when it gets darker. This is a brand new light. It's the 3rd time I've used it. It was just given to me not too long ago to try it out. Give my opinion on. Look at this. Clearly see the with my eye, I don't know if the camera's picking up, I can clearly see that other hillside across the river. All the way to the top. The top's probably 400 feet high, 300 feet away. Now the granddaddy, the king of them. Let me show you this one. This one I've shown before, but a woman in Arizona wanted me to show it again. She was thinking about getting her boyfriend or husband one for his birthday. This is the ThruNite TN32UT. Push button back. That's Firefly. This one's got a really cool low, Look at the low. The low goes back as far as the headlight. Not a big beam. This is a spotlight. This is not a flood. Next setting. Next setting, I can see this is not Firefly, not the low, but the next one. Third setting, I can see the top of the mountain. Next setting. Now the fog's starting to interfere. Next setting. Look at that. Next setting. This is way back there. This is the mountain. And back of that mountain. Look at this. Off, and then you got the strobe action. See that? But this setting right here, right back here, there's a mountain called Iron Mountain. You can see it on the map. Now if you take a piece of string from Iron Mountain and you string that string straight across the map over to Mount Wilson, and you do the math in miles, it's 23 point, it's real close to 24 miles straight across 24 miles. This light was picked up on Mount Wilson from Iron Mountain. It was amazing. I have a video on it. If I remember, I'll put in the links. I was shining across and I saw a light on the other side, so I shut it off, turn it on, shut it off, turn it on, and then they did 2, then I did 3, then they did 3, and then I did strobe action, and then they did strobe action. We were signaling back and forth for about 10 minutes. It was amazing. Somebody must have had this same light or a commercial spotlight from Mount Wilson itself. But look at that, there's a plane up there. I'm on that plane. I bet all the people around here are looking like, what the heck is that spotlight, searchlight coming around? This thing is, I've never seen a flashlight like this. Look at that. Turning all the nighttime into the day. Now ThruNite makes another one. They sent to a guy I know up in Canada, Barton Bushcraft, and almost the same amount of lumens. I think there's 4,700 lumens, 4,700 I believe, 43 or 47. There'll be a link below. But they make another one, even more powerful, and that other one is not a spotlight but a flood. So it's like from there to there. It's a floodlight. Now I have another one from ThruNite that's 7,200 lumens, but it's a floodlight. It lights up the entire canyon, one side to the other. Some places that's 400 feet across, and when you're shining it out at a distance, you can see both walls. It's a smaller, stubby version of this. It takes an additional battery. This takes 3 of those batteries that the headlight takes, and the flashlight, the single cell flashlight takes. This takes 3 of those, but the 7,200 lumens takes 4 and has 3 bulbs. This has the 1. Look at that. So for the woman in Arizona, I think your name is Cynthia or Cindy. This is what you're looking at. ThruNite does some pretty amazing lights. Good company. So right now you're looking for the single cell rechargeable TH10 headlight. They have another one, the TH20, smaller, lighter. This one has a headband that goes completely around and a strap that goes through the center like a miner's. The other one just goes around. Doesn't have the top strap. I have a video on it also, and it takes one double A. Doesn't put out as much light, doesn't last as long. It's not rechargeable, but it's a lot lighter, fits in your shirt pocket, throw it in your glove box. It's a great light. You don't have to have the charger with it. Like this headlight, you have to buy a charger. But see, it's a great light. A lot of the guys that subscribe to me have since bought these lights, and we use them on hikes. We've hiked the entire night, and they start to get dim towards morning, but on, let's see, I'll show you. There's Firefly, low, medium. On medium, we've hiked, from sundown to about 2, 3 in the morning, and they're still doing fine. Any beyond that, you see they start to get dark, and they'll start to blink. Every 16 seconds, 15 seconds, they'll start to blink, giving you an idea of how much time. You can look at your watch when it starts blinking. You can see how much time. I believe you have like an hour and 25 minutes or an hour and 15 minutes, something like that, before it just goes out. Which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to sleep. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I'll show these in a darker setting. If not, see you at breakfast. So here's what I got going here. I got my socks, my shoes off, my socks and my pants off, and they're gonna be at the front. My jacket and my schmog, my jacket's on the inside, the wet side's out, schmog's inside, so I have a dry pillow. My pants and everything will be stuffed up here. My boots, in case it rains, are going underneath this umbrella. Laces are tucked up inside so they won't get gnawed on by mice or we get wet. This is gonna stay outside. Food's going inside. My pack's already inside. My hat's right there with my wall and everything. My camera's going inside. All these electronics are going inside. The food, like I said, the food's going inside. So the only thing out will be this, this, these, this, and the staff. Everything else inside this Bivy, believe it or not. I've got my thermals on, and I'm gonna get to sleep early. Try to get out of here early. I'm gonna try to, believe it or not, I'm gonna try to make it down. Shower, shave, change, and get over to my in-laws, my ex-in-laws' house by 10:30 and pick my daughter up and try to get her over to Calvary Chapel to the youth group by 11. That's my goal. Whether I make it or not, I don't know. I usually sleep only 3 or 4 hours, and right now it's only 6:30, so it's gonna be a long night. But it's cold. I'm gonna cook me another tea right there, I think, with my cook kit. Before I close the net, let me show you what I'm looking at here. This is me looking up. A couple of trees there, tree there. No broken limbs. There's one leaning over there, but I'm protected by these 3. There's nothing coming down through there. Sure, I could have picked a better place, but I like having the protection of these 3 trees. My umbrella in back of me gives me a sense of if something's walking up, it's got to walk around this way, walk around that way. And I peed off to the side over here, and I peed off to the side over there. And when I first got here, I peed down there, so they know I'm here. Oh, it should be alright. Really not worried too much. Listen to this wind. It's really howling out there. This Bivy is rocking, but it's rock solid. I thought it was thunder at first. It hit the Bivy so hard. If it comes back, I'll turn it on again. But none of the air is cutting through this Gore-Tex. I'm perfectly warm. And I'm just in my thermals, no shoes on, no socks. And I have a 20-degree overquilt and the Z-Light, and I'm perfectly warm. I slept good last night. It's about 3 in the morning, I think. That wind is back. big advantage having this low profile for a season shelter. I don't have to worry about this stuff at all. If I was in my Wild Oasis or Shangri-La, excuse me, if I was in my Wild Oasis or my Go-Lite SL3, the Shangri-La, or one of the other ones, I'd be regretting not putting out guidelines, extra guidelines. But in this thing, you throw it down, you get in, zip up, you're set. Look at this thing rocking. This is some strongest winds I've been in a while. I woke up in the middle of the night when the wind's real strong. My umbrella was way over there, so I had to collapse it. But let's wait till another one of those gusts of winds comes by. We'll see the strength of it. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm gonna cook me some breakfast in bed. Look how strong those winds are. Whoa. Shields up. More power to the shields, Captain. That grass. When I was a kid, I helped my dad rototill the front yard and backyard, and we planted Kentucky bluegrass. And before the first cut, we let it get about that high, and when the wind blew across, you could see the blue in it. I remember that sight like I just happened yesterday, with the grass going across like that, in waves going across my mom and dad's front lawn. Haven't had a lawn like that since I was a kid, in the drought. There's a cave over there. I've been in it, it doesn't go that far. At night, from the other side of camp, when you shine light over here, this rock here looks like a crystal skull. You got the eyes. I showed a guy that last night coming through camp, and he's like, "That's weird." Oh, wildlife. You got stuck in the milk. Look at this. This is Crystal Lake. Your name was what? Ruben?
Ruben.
You were camped where last night?
I went to check out Crystal Lake. I just camped here.
You camped right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you saw that wind last night, man.
Yeah, I was feeling it.
So look at how much water. Crystal Lake, still not nowhere near what it was. No way. But you saw what it was at its low. It's just a strip. So it's got a little rain and a little water in it. For how long, I don't know. It's in the center of the screen, not the snow in the background. The center of the screen. Front and back, side to side, right there. You on your way out?
Yeah, I'm just cleaning up right now.
You gonna make the 10-year? Next month?
Next month is your 10-year?
Yeah.
Where are you doing it?
Right down the road at Oak Picnic Grounds.
Oh, okay, that little campground?
The little day use?
Yeah.
Across from Nugget Alley, right? As soon as you pass Glendora Ridge Road on the left-hand side.
Yeah. Maybe, we'll see. No promises though, but we'll see.
I'm gonna have some giveaways, some trivia questions about the videos, and
Right on.
I'm gonna bring 100 hot dogs, 100 drinks. Some other people, everybody's bringing whatever they want to bring.
Okay.
We'll occupy 3 of the grills. One guy's bringing an additional grill,
All right.
ice chest. So
Cool.
give me something. Oh, this is where we are. This is where we are.
Last night I went up there, but I didn't want to say anything. You guys were like setting up, so I just like left you guys alone.
Oh yeah, that guy was he was on his way out. And so for those who attend my 10-year anniversary on YouTube, there's a link below in the details. There will be a link in the details below telling you about that if you haven't seen it. When we get back here, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you some historical things that you've been walking right past year after year after year. And I, or one of the guys with me, will show you. We're going to show waterfalls, we're going to show mines, we're going to show cabin remains. You name it, if it's here, we'll show it. These 2 rocks in my hand were in my right boot, all yesterday. I've kept them with me. If I can get this truck up to 88.8 miles an hour, I'm hoping to launch these into the future. 20 years from now, I will be long gone and nothing but a memory by that time. Never getting into my boot again. We're looking at 90 here. Goodbye, rocks.